Imagine you're in a crucial meeting, and suddenly, your mind starts racing. You're thinking about last night's dinner, tomorrow's tasks, and the argument you had with your partner. You're stuck, and your focus is gone. What if I told you there's a simple way to regain control? Meet Emily, a marketing executive who's always on the go. She's constantly juggling multiple projects, meetings, and deadlines. But no matter how hard she tries, she can't seem to focus on a single task for more than 10 minutes. Emily's story is not unique. We've all been there, stuck in a state of mental overwhelm, unable to concentrate on what's in front of us. But what if we told you that the solution lies within your own breath? You see, breathing techniques have been used for centuries to calm the mind and focus the body. From meditation to yoga, various practices have emphasized the importance of controlled breathing. But what exactly happens when we breathe, and how can it affect our focus? Let's take a closer look at the science behind breathing. When we inhale, our diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle in our chest, expands, and our lungs fill with air. This process triggers a response in our brain, releasing neurotransmitters like dopamine, which help us feel more alert and focused. On the other hand, when we exhale, our diaphragm contracts, and our brain releases stress hormones like cortisol. It's a delicate balance, and when we are under stress, our breathing becomes shallow, and our focus suffers. But here's the thing, by controlling our breathing, we can actually influence this balance. Diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing, is a technique that involves contracting our diaphragm to breathe deeply into our lungs. It's a simple yet powerful practice that can help calm our minds and focus our attention. By slowing down our breathing, we can reduce stress and anxiety, allowing ourselves to regain control and stay focused. Emily, the marketing executive, was skeptical at first, but after learning about diaphragmatic breathing, she decided to give it a try. She started practicing it during her daily commute, inhaling deeply through her nose and exhaling slowly through her mouth. At first, it felt awkward, but as she continued to practice, she noticed a significant difference. She was able to stay focused during meetings, and her productivity increased dramatically. But diaphragmatic breathing is just the beginning. There are many other techniques that can help you regain focus fast. Alternate nostril breathing, for example, involves closing one nostril and breathing in through the other, then switching to breathe out through the same nostril. It's a technique that's been used in yoga for centuries to balance the nervous system and calm the mind. As we explore these techniques, you might be wondering how they actually work. The answer lies in the way our brain processes information. When we are under stress, our brain goes into fight or flight mode, releasing stress hormones and increasing our heart rate. But when we breathe deeply and slowly, our brain begins to calm down, and our focus improves. It's a simple yet powerful mechanism that can be learned and practiced with ease. So, how can you start using breathing techniques to regain focus? It's easier than you think. Begin by finding a quiet space where you can sit comfortably without distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, feeling your diaphragm expand and contract as you inhale and exhale. Start with short sessions, just a few minutes a day, and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. As Emily continued to practice breathing techniques, she noticed a significant difference in her ability to focus. She was able to stay on task for longer periods, and her creativity increased dramatically. She was able to approach problems with a clear and calm mind, and her relationships with colleagues and clients improved significantly. But the benefits of breathing techniques don't stop there. By practicing regularly, you can also improve your overall well-being. Reduced stress and anxiety can lead to better sleep, improved digestion, and even a stronger immune system. It's a simple yet powerful way to take control of your health and well-being. As we conclude this section, remember that regaining focus is just a breath away. By learning and practicing breathing techniques, you can improve your ability to concentrate, reduce stress, and increase your overall well-being. In the next section, we'll explore more advanced techniques and provide you with practical tips on how to incorporate them into your daily routine. But for now, take a deep breath, and let's explore the incredible potential of breathwork together. As Emily sat in her chaotic office, feeling overwhelmed by the constant stream of distractions, she stumbled upon a simple yet powerful tool to regain control of her focus. It wasn't a fancy app or a miracle pill, but rather the breath that flowed in and out of her body. Did you know that your breath is closely linked to your brain's ability to focus? When you breathe correctly, you can calm your mind, reduce stress, and boost productivity. Let's dive into the science behind breathing. When we breathe, our diaphragm contracts and relaxes, creating a cycle of inhalation and exhalation. This process affects our brain's default mode network, DMN, which is responsible for focus and attention. You see, the DMN is like a busy highway, constantly processing information and thoughts. But when we breathe correctly, we can calm this highway, reducing the noise and allowing our focus to shine through. Research has shown that when we breathe correctly, we can reduce our heart rate, blood pressure, and stress levels. This, in turn, allows us to focus better and be more productive. For instance, studies have demonstrated that individuals who practice diaphragmatic breathing exhibit improved cognitive performance, memory, and mood. They're able to tackle complex tasks with ease, stay focused on their goals, and even experience a sense of calm amidst chaos. So, how do we breathe correctly? It all starts with diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. By engaging our diaphragm and breathing deeply, we can calm our mind and regain control over our focus. Imagine taking a deep breath in, feeling your diaphragm expand and your belly rise. As you exhale, feel your diaphragm release and your belly drop. This simple yet powerful technique can transform your mental state, allowing you to stay focused, calm, and productive. As Emily began to practice diaphragmatic breathing, she noticed a significant shift in her ability to concentrate. She was able to tackle her to-do list with ease, stay focused on her goals, and even enjoy the present moment without feeling overwhelmed. And the best part? This technique is accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. No need for fancy equipment or a quiet room, just your breath and a willingness to try. Now, I want to challenge you to give diaphragmatic breathing a try. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, feeling your diaphragm expand and contract. As you exhale, repeat a simple phrase to yourself, such as "I am calm and focused." Notice how your body and mind respond to this simple yet powerful technique. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection. It's about taking small steps towards regaining control over your focus and your life. Here's the 333-word script content for the specified section. As Emily continued her breathing practice, she began to notice a significant shift in her daily life. She was able to focus for longer periods of time, and her stress levels decreased dramatically. But what really stood out was how her relationships with her colleagues and family members improved. They reported that she was more present and engaged, and her communication skills had become more effective. Emily's story is not unique. Research has shown that regular breathing practice can have a profound impact on our cognitive function, reducing anxiety and depression while boosting overall well-being. In fact, studies have found that consistent breathing practice can increase gray matter in the brain, leading to improved emotional regulation and decision-making skills. So, how can you apply these breathing techniques in real life? What kind of results can you expect? Let's take a closer look at Emily's experience. She started by incorporating diaphragmatic breathing into her daily routine, taking a few minutes each morning to sit comfortably and focus on her breath. As she breathed, she felt her body relax and her mind clear. But Emily didn't stop there. She also began practicing alternate nostril breathing, which she found helped her stay focused during long periods of concentration. And it wasn't just her productivity that improved. Her relationships with those around her became more harmonious and meaningful. She felt more connected, more present, and more at peace. As Emily's experience demonstrates, the benefits of breathing practice are not just theoretical, they're real, and they can be applied in everyday life. In the next section, we'll provide you with a step-by-step guide on how to incorporate breathing techniques into your daily routine. From simple exercises to more advanced techniques, we'll show you how to breathe your way to focus and success. But for now, let's take a moment to reflect on Emily's story. What can you learn from her experience, and how can you apply it to your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation.